Hi, this is Professor Sellers. I'm the chair of the accounting department, and I'm happy to offer you a quick overview of what accounting major is all about here at Kent State University. So I'll start with trying to answer the question, what do accountants do? And accounting is really, as a profession, focused about three things: measurement, analysis, and communication. And so economic activity takes place in a business, a nonprofit, in government, and we measure that economic activity. So, for example, you check out at a grocery store, the inventory is relieved, you make a payment, cash is received or credit received. Those are economic activities. Today, most of the measurement of economic activity is actually done by computer capture. So accountants are then working with the data, by and large, that are captured by those computer applications that we all interact with. And at that point, we begin the second step of analysis. And so accountants are looking at how to summarize and organize this information. In many cases, it's black or white. This is something that is income or expense, different kinds of items, right? But oftentimes there are also shades of gray where we have to apply some professional judgment. Once we have measured the data and have it in a basic organized function, we analyze it to try and to look for insights that will help drive successful business performance or organizational strategy decisions, these sorts of things. And so we've done the measurement, we've done the analysis. Now we need to communicate that information in a way that helps people make better decisions. Measurement, analysis, communication. That's the key of the accounting profession. Within here at Kent State, in terms of training future accountants, we focus on the academic aspects, the social skills, building professional skills, and the connections to the to real-world experience through internships and co-ops. Who do accountants work for? Well, a variety of places. We work for public accounting firms. These can be large international firms like the Big Four. You hear people refer to, right? Or smaller regional firms or local firms, right? And public accountants are really focused on auditing and tax. That is, reviewing the financial information for their clients and helping them comply with the tax laws. But accountants work beyond public accounting, right? Accountants are everywhere in business, industry, government, nonprofit, education, you name it, right? So from large companies, think of Smuckers or Progressive Insurance, nonprofits like the Cleveland Clinic, or education. We have an alumnus who's working for the high school that he went to high school. He worked in public accounting for a while, and then moved back to his hometown and is the fiscal officer for the high school where he graduated many years ago. Right. I skipped over government. We have people that are bank examiners working for the comptroller of the currency. We have an alumni who's an FBI agent. Right. Again, started in public accounting and then was really interested in law enforcement and got involved in the FBI. Big demand for accounting skills in those kind of areas. If you think about white collar crime or money laundering or anti-terrorism, all sorts of things, right? So you'll find accountants virtually in all different segments of the economy and geographically. So yeah, we need lots of accountants in Ohio. We need accountants on the coasts. We need accountants in Florida or wherever. So it's a very in-demand profession and a very portable set of skills. Speaking of skills, what skills do accountants need? When I talk to prospective students, many times if I ask them this question, they'll say, "Oh, you have to be really good in math." And being good in math is a great skill, but it's interesting when I talk to employers, they're focused on written and verbal communication skills. Remember, measurement, analysis, communication, right? Communication is critical in this job. Obviously, strong analytical skills. A lot of the work we do, we're working with data and computers, so you need to be comfortable doing that kind of work. Much of what we do, and this surprises our students sometimes, much of what we do is in teams, right? So as an audit team or a client service team or a team of accountants working for in a department in a company, right? Accounting is a profession that's busy and has deadlines. Think of dates by which you have to file tax returns or annual reports or reports to bankers or lenders or what have you, right? And then we also look for people that have a combination of leadership or leadership potential, right, that can grow into more responsible positions, and who enjoy working with details. Again, that's that detailed measurement aspect of it. Right? What are the most important attributes? If I said character attributes, I would say number one, integrity, honesty, sound judgment, right? I mean, accountants in some ways are like Major League Baseball umpires, right? We're calling balls and strikes. We're saying that, this operation, this store, this service made money or lost money, right? And people aren't always happy with with the answers that the data provides. So you have to have a willingness to call them as you see them and to speak truth to power, to tell people here's what the data is saying. Right? Employment trends. Well, by and large, employment trends are very positive for the profession, right? One of the things that our students enjoy is many of them will do internships. They'll take a semester off and do a paid internship while they're going to college. A lot of times they'll do that in the spring, right? There's a lot of work for accountants in the spring around taxes and annual report filings. And then they'll typically go to school in the summer, take some summer school classes to stay on schedule, right? We have a strong job market for our new graduates and continuing professional demand and growth within the career, right? And many of our students end up with a double major or maybe a major and a minor. And so, an accounting degree with a complementary minor, like common ones we see will be in minor in finance or data analytics or information systems. I mean, those are really great combinations that are in very high demand. It is a well-paying profession, right? So in the public accounting sector, probably starts a little higher than working in a government or corporate/industry. But good salaries at the entry level, and then significant upside, significant growth. So and many people will start in one area and then go to another. So they might start in public accounting, work there for 2 or 3 years, then a client hires them away and they work in industry, or they get, interested in working for a nonprofit or something like that. To help people get internships and jobs, we have 2 key career fairs. We have one in the fall called Meet the Accountants Night, and then we have the Accountants Meet and Greet in the spring. This is a shot from 2 years ago. We held the career fair in the Student Center Ballroom. We typically get around 40 to 45 employers. Again, global employers, local employers, regional employers, government, industry, public accounting, kind of the whole gamut. And our students come, dressed in professional attire and go around and meet all these folks working, to build their network professionally. And like I said, many of the Meet the Accountants Night happens the second Thursday typically in September, and then these students will have internships in the spring or summer of the following year, the ones that are looking for internships. Others may look for full-time jobs. So it's a great networking event, great career, great way to launch your career. Right? When we talk about accounting, many people think CPA, certified public accountants, and certified public accountants are licensed by the state. That's similar to doctors or lawyers or engineers. To become a certified public accountant, you pass a 4-part exam, the CPA exam, and you need 150 semester hours of credit. So by way of reference, your bachelor's degree gives you 120 hours. Right? Many of our students will go on and take a master's to get the other 30 hours. Some of our students come with transfer credits or credits from AP tests or community college or whatever. And then the hours have to be focused in accounting and in business, right? Um, and then there's a work experience requirement. So you get your education, you pass the exam, and then after you've worked, for a year or two, depending on the kind of the details, you're issued your CPA license by the state. So that's kind of all the background in terms of what we do from a classroom and profession standpoint, but we also have accounting majors have a lot of fun, and so we have a student organization called the Accounting Association. This is a picture of some of the members taken in downtown Cleveland in the office of a large global accounting firm. So we do field trips, we go out and meet others in the profession. We also do a lot of community service and networking events, and are always doing social activities. And the organization is open to anyone that has a major or minor or interest in accounting or finance. And and it's not all just work related or school related. There's also just a ton of fun. So we have. This is a picture in the lower right of an intramural softball team that we were particularly proud of. They did very well that year. And up above, this is a group that went tobogganing, right, in the winter at a local ski slope. So that so it's just a fun group of folks. Great way to make friends. Right? So thank you very much for your interest in our program. We're really excited about it. At Kent, we offer 3 degrees, right? A bachelor's, which is primarily what we're talking about, a master's, and a PhD, which is for folks that want to become accounting professors. I suggest that you check out the website. So if you go to the College of Business website and look for accounting, you can get a lot more information there, or feel free to send me an email. Take care.